Okay, this is the second video for problem 2, handout 2, and we're looking for a set of solutions that satisfy this term, this equation. And so I don't know what x is, and it's certainly not one of those angles that you're supposed to memorize. So that tells you right away, since you can't use a calculator, you're going to express it in terms of the inverse cosine of something. And so let's figure out what that is. Well, whatever that angle is, you wind up with a negative number. And so that tells you it's going to be in quadrant 2. One solution will be in quadrant 2, or put you in quadrant 2. The other solution will put you in quadrant 3. Why? Because a cosine of any angle, if the angle's in quadrant 1, it's going to be positive. Quadrant 2, negative. Quadrant 3, negative. In quadrant 4, it's going to be positive again. Just as a digression, it's a little different for the sine. That's going to be positive in the upper quadrants and negative in the lower quadrants. Okay, so there's going to be two solutions, and they're going to have a couple of commonalities. They're both going to have an x value of -3, and the hypotenuse of our triangle is going to be 4, obviously. So just looking at this, these are congruent triangles. So this angle and this angle are going to be the same, okay? But those aren't the angles we want. Of course, we're measuring everything from this reference direction over here. So it's this angle is going to be the first one, and that is simply the inverse cosine of -3/4, -3/4. But the other angle is this angle, if you can see it, right? That's the second solution. And there's different ways of expressing that, but the way he's chosen to express it is to say, okay, I don't know what that is, but I know that this angle up here plus this angle down here is going to equal 2 pi. And essentially this angle here is the same as this angle here in terms of absolute values. So this angle here is 2 pi minus this angle down here, which is the same as this angle down here, which is this cosine -1, inverse cosine of -3/4. So that's why the second solution is x equals 2 pi minus cosine -1, -3/4. I hope my drawing didn't confuse you too much.